Hey y'all, what is cracking? If you guys are new here, I'm Liz. What's up? All right, so we're gonna dive in to see Let It Go, Let It Go. Okay, I got Let It Go. Frozen. Somebody's heart feels frozen. All right. I did post a Instagram the other day. It feels like it was, I guess it was yesterday. Feels between Karmix and Twin Flames. Got a little feedback on that. But anyway, so that's there. If you guys are not following my Instagram, I do post whenever I post these, or I do post other stories over there. So that link will be below. I did post also on my Texas Tarot. So if anybody's interested in that, that is there. So let's figure out what Let It Go means, shall we? Okay. Let's see. Break free. Well, holy shit. Same fucking thing, huh? All right, so let's break free. Let's let it go. Okay, so there's definitely something that you guys are breaking free of. It says, let's read it. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. Okay. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary. If you're going to share your true self with others, be brave, be real, be you. I didn't mess up real, so I rolled my ass. And trust that those who love you will always be there for you. Okay, so it feels like there's this energy here of worrying about what other people think, right? Maybe you're worried about what people, like if you do tarot, or you post tarot, or you listen to tarot, or you're spiritual, or whatever this may be, your spirituality, it feels like maybe you guys are like new on the journey. Maybe you guys are afraid of kind of being like, hey, guess what, I do tarot, or I'm spiritual, or something like that. Let go of that shit. Stop feeling it. Stop feeling like that, okay? All right. Being authentically you will also help raise your vibrations. All right. I don't know why I'm like this today, but... All right. So give me another one. Let's see where y'all's love life is today, because I'm a love reader. Check it in. Yeah, let's check in on your love life. Okay, they're being very literal today. So we're going to use a Halloween deck. Let's see where this takes us here. I am pouring. Who's pouring a drink? Let me know in the comments. Someone's pouring a drink, drinking something right now. I'm actually looking at the Celebrate card. This came out in my pick card that I did the other day. I don't know why I'm jabbering, so who's jabbering a lot? Interesting. Okay, let's jump in. I'm not even going to re-record this. I don't care. I'm being authentically me, okay? All right, so that came out in my pick card I posted the other day. But let me see where you're at. Oh, communication's off, throat chakra. Where you're at in your love life. So I am recording this during October, but all my readings are timeless. If it shows up on your FYP, then it's probably meant to be seen then, okay? Where's your love life at? Well, we got a Hermit. Hermit first. Where's your love life at? Show me for the collective. If this does not fit, don't make it fit, okay? All right, King of Pentacles. Okay, there's somebody here. Some of you guys know this person, King of Pentacles. Could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it's just you're waiting for an energy where in your love life, it feels grounded, it feels consistent, it feels good, okay? You guys, like, this feels like it's on a pedestal, though. So try not to put this person on a pedestal, because when you're like, ooh, they're so great, they're so grand, right? It kind of puts it more out of reach. So there's I was talking about the Twin Flame and the Karmic post that I made the other day on Instagram. It's kind of like when you put your twin flame, or anybody, I tell you guys that book with me, don't put them on a pedestal, because if you're trying to align with them, it causes resistance where it's like, oh, it's my twin flame, I can't because the wrong chaser, right? So that's the thing, is like by putting that resistance on it, it makes it harder, or it makes it feel like, oh my God, it's unreachable or impossible to be with them, right? Which a lot of twin flames are coming into union. Especially those that dumped the Karmics and the Catalyst. That was another reason why I wanted to post that, is because a lot of twin flames are coming into union now, because they have learned their worth. When you learn your worth, you don't put up with bullshit, right? Okay. So if you ever want to book a reading with me, I can see all this stuff in astrology readings and tarot now too as well. Okay. So it does look like you have this person maybe on a pedestal. This person could be more focused on money. Okay. Now, if that's the case, I do feel like maybe you should start focusing more on money, especially if you're putting your love life on a pedestal here, okay? As in, pedestal meaning that's all you think about is that you want to be in a relationship or you want to be with this person. Start putting focus back on everything else in your life. This person's putting focus on their 3D. Do the same thing, okay? Because that means that that's what you're supposed to be doing if there's no movement, okay? All right, let's see. Tell me about this person. King of Wands. They're thinking about movement. Whoever you're dealing with. Could be somebody new. Okay, let's see. Let's check it. Could be somebody that's like, they could want to sleep a lot. They could sleep a lot. Okay? They may like I want to use the words come alive at nighttime. Does that make sense? Because it's like a vampire comes alive at nighttime here. Feels like maybe you guys could communicate more at night, or you're going to know this person by that. Knight of Swords. By night. Okay, they're being very literal with me. It says night. Not with a K, with an N. But it does feel like this. There's something here about nighttime. Maybe this person pops up, or it's like they pop into your DMs or messages you more at nighttime. There's something here about nighttime. Someone's name could start with N. Red is very significant as well. This person does feel like their money could definitely be wrapped up in this person. Like they don't feel grounded if like their money is not consistent or their money is just not popping off. It's not looking good, okay? Let me see your side of things for this person here. 10 of Cups. You're like, that's my person, Liz. That's my person here, okay? Now, I do not no contact in my twin flame readings on my membership. So if you guys are interested in that, that's where I do exclusively twin flame and no contact readings over there. So that link will be below if you're interested. But it does feel like with the 10 of Cups, you guys are pretty dead set on this person coming in, this person that's headed towards you. And this can also be somebody brand new where you're like, I'm dead set on 10 of Cups. I'm not 9 of Cups. I want my 10. I want my 10. My perfect 10, right? So you guys are definitely imagining the perfection here. So I feel like that could be causing resistance as well. Yeah, the Fool. Okay. So there's like this whole persona of like the perfect relationship, right? And reality is there really a perfect relationship? Maybe there's somebody perfect for you, but is it a perfect person? Nobody's perfect, right? So I feel like maybe there's this bar that's you're setting here where it's like you want somebody to be perfect, but reality is nobody's perfect, but they could be perfect for you, right? And I feel like maybe there needs to be like a little bit of a mind shift because that could be setting the bar a little bit high for like disappointment, right? King of Swords. Could be setting a little bit high for disappointment. I feel like that could cause or put this person, kind of push them away in a way, okay? If you expect this person to be perfect by any means. But of course, you want them to treat you right. Okay, so let's see more about this person coming towards you. Tell me more about them. The 6, they're definitely coming towards you. They're in a boat. Somebody could be on a boat. Somebody could be in the water. Water could be significant here. It's almost like they're at this door. So this door, it's like it's about to open. Something with sharks could also be significant here. It's like the door's opening. The King of Cups. No, that's a Knight of Cups, okay? So it does look like this person's getting more confidence here. Maybe if you haven't talked to them or there's something here about this person getting more confidence. Even if it's not related to you, I feel like this person's getting more confidence. And I'm noticing the blue too. So solar plexus and throat chakra. This person looks like they're about to speak up about something. Let me see what this door is about. The door is opening. What is this door about? The 6 of Cups. This person, like, he's giving something too. Cupcakes could be significant for you guys here. I feel like this person, when they come in, it's like they could actually mask like serious conversations with like laughing. Okay, so like if they have a serious, like, have you ever talked to this person? You'll another reason you'll know this person. If they have like a serious conversation, they kind of laugh through it. They're like, oh, I used to love that person. They suck. You know, that's a really bad laugh. But I hope you know what I'm talking about. Where it's like they actually mask like things that they've been through or like heartbreak with. It's like they hide it. See, I'm trying to hide the part, the little clip part, the clamp. What do you call it? I guess the alligator clip or whatever. A necklace. But it feels like this person, because he has like a Joker face. I don't know if you can tell, but it feels like this is somebody where they talk about serious stuff and it's like they feel so self-conscious or so nervous about talking about serious stuff that they actually like laugh about it. And it's because of like the lack of confidence here. Okay, so there's something here. They may bring in something serious or have a serious conversation with you, but they may make it more lighthearted just because it makes them nervous to share their feelings. Hangman. Yeah, it's like this person's beforehand. This comes up quite a bit. Now, this could be a childhood wound, which I can see in your birth charts, okay? So if this person has childhood wound of like being seen and heard, like not feeling confident in their words. Okay, this could be something where like where they were a kid and they would express themselves and their parents are like, oh no, you know, like a lot of masculine energies do have this where they felt like they can't really share their feelings, or else it's either laughed upon or it's like pushed back or just not really seen or really cared about, right? So whether this could also be feminine energy, right, where it feels like you had to not really share who you are, or maybe like a lot of people that are spiritual, like they feel like, oh, I'm spiritual, but there's something wrong in a family, right? It could be a black sheep of some sort. But it feels like maybe this person's a black sheep too. If that's the case, I just saw 444, some of you guys that may resonate for you. But it does feel like with the hangman here, that this person, maybe they feel like whenever they share their feelings, like it just doesn't go anywhere. Or like, what's the point? Because I have so many feelings, but it's never seen or heard. Interesting. The Death card, yeah. This is somebody where in the past, maybe even as a kid, this could just be a relationship, but however this resonates for this person, whenever they share their feelings, it's almost like they expect like a negative result, okay? Or like, let's say they were in a relationship in the past. This person was like, I love you, and the other person was like, I don't love you, right? There's something here like that where it's like this person has tried in previous interactions and relationships and whatever, situationships, however it may be for them, where it wasn't reciprocated, okay? So this person, it's almost like they have this love sucks because anytime I love somebody, it's not reciprocated back, okay? Let me see more on your side. The Queen of Cups. Well, holy shit. I bet the King of Cups will come out at some point. But it feels like you're the same way. You're mirroring. It's almost like this is two people. This could be a twin flame reading, but take it out as resonance, like I said. This is two people where you guys share your love and it's not reciprocated back, okay? And it feels like with this Queen of Cups, I mean, this one looks a little stale, right? So it looks like kind of a little blue on there, but it's green. It's a Halloween dick, okay? So it feels like maybe you do it conditionally, or you've done it in the past. One of you guys have done this in the past where it feels like if I extend my cup, then I kind of expect this, right? It does feel on your side. This can be vice versa. There are certain expectations that you have in relationships. This may be stemmed from like a childhood thing where you expect, if I share my love, they share the love. But it seems like this could definitely be a five love language, or one of the five love languages where you're somebody that could say it. Like you could be a words of affirmations, which I find a lot more feminine energies are that, where this person, he's handing a cupcake, action, right? This is how they could have earth in their chart. This is how they express their love. And so that's the thing is like, I feel like for some of you guys, if you have this bar set of like what you want this to happen, like if people are not telling you, you feel like, oh, they don't love me, right? And I don't feel like that's the case with this person that's headed towards you. I feel like this person is just going to show love in a different way. The World. This person's going to teach you that like love is not always the way that you think it is. Love, I mean, it's beautiful when you realize that love is not always the same way that you think it is. It doesn't come off the same way. So like if you have this ideal image of like what a perfect couple looks like, that doesn't necessarily mean that your relationship will be like that. But this could be like this person being like, I feel like this person's gonna ground you in a way. I'll give you another one for this. The Queen of Pentacles. They're gonna ground you. We're being very literal today. They're gonna ground you in a way that maybe you're not going to be so in your feels. Like, so if you're somebody that operates from your feelings, I feel like you're somebody that's going to now learn with this person to ground yourself and then share your feelings. So, because I feel like there's this ultimatum, some of you guys, ultimatum, I don't know why I would say that. Somebody's name could start with you as well. But it feels like with this Queen of Pentacles, somebody's watching Hocus Pocus. This picture always reminds me of Hocus Pocus here. Let me know if you are. But, you're learning how to ground yourself in this connection, because I feel like beforehand it was almost like you wanted certain people to look a certain way, or you had an ideal image of what a connection looked like, and you're learning that people are not necessarily perfect, but they can be perfect for you, right? This is a really good pair. Where are these people aligning? Page of Cups. I feel like this is going to make you feel more outside the box. I feel like you're extending yourself outside the box. Like if you've been living your life a certain way in relationships, this is going to pull you out of the way that you've been living and just show you a whole new world. Okay, Aladdin. Yeah. Five of Swords and the Empress. Yeah. I feel like beforehand you guys have been conflict after conflict after conflict, where I feel like communication just wasn't on point. And this could be somebody you have history with, but it does feel like with the world that's coming to an end. This type of conflict is coming to an end. Page of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, you're learning how to take one step out of a time instead of leaping all the way forward is what it looks like here. Okay. The Four of Swords. You're healing this. You're healing this. I need it now energy here. Okay, Four of Swords and the Six of Wands. This is where you come into success. So if you have this certain like ideal image of what the perfect relationship is, I feel like this person's going to make you throw it out the door, because this is somebody where it's like you have two different types of love images. It's almost like two different people have like, this is what love looks like and this is what love looks like, and you guys are coming together. And it's like whoa, hold on, maybe there's a different way to do this. So I feel like for some reason you guys coming together is going to actually teach you guys that love is not always what you thought it was or what it looked like, but it can be different by two people coming together and learning from each other. That's kind of a beautiful thing if you think about it. So this looks like a really good reading. This looks like a really good reading here. It just looks like you guys have two different like images of what it looks like, but you're going to be learning from each other. All right, let's see. Stop worrying about what other people think, okay? I think it gets you in your head too much. And stop comparing yourself to other people's connections if you've been doing that. Alone time. Some of you guys have been alone for some time here. I feel like this person may have also been alone. Hideaway. Yeah, I feel like for some of you guys, you've been hiding out for a while. You've been maybe settling for other people, and maybe that's another reason why it hasn't really worked out. Let's see. Wish. I think this person is your wish. It says someone you wished for is coming into your life. Well, that one's backwards. Let's see. Trust. And I feel like you guys have had trust problems beforehand or had a hard time trusting because people have been shitty and people can be shitty, right? But I feel like with this, it's like two different love languages coming together, okay? So don't necessarily think that your love language is how somebody else is going to communicate, but I think that this person, their actions, watch their actions, not their words, okay? That came out in pile one because the video was off. The video was off, and it's like the second half of pile one, so it's like make sure you watch their actions, not their words, because this person's going to be an action taker, not necessarily share their feelings through words like you're probably wanting or used to, okay? Hope it helped. If you guys want to book a personal, I can dive into your situation. Astrology readings also are there. All my other socials are there as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I hope it helped. Have the best day ever.